Do you guys like my ensemble for today's vlog? Yeah, it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been in pajamas all day, and that's because I've been cleaning. I don't know if you guys are like this. Let me move this tripod over here. I'm not gonna like bring the camera down to show you because I know this is probably TMI, but I don't have a bra on. Yeah, I don't want to show down here. So I don't know if you guys do this. I like, if I have to put these pajamas in the wash and I also have to clean the house the entire day, I am not going to waste another outfit to get that outfit dirty while cleaning when these are already dirty. So why not just clean in dirty pajamas, if that makes any sense. And I have my little thing in my hair. Also, can we get some commotion for the baby hairs that are growing in? Love it. Yeah, so I have a lot of laundry to put away, as you guys can see. I'm not sure how this vlog is gonna turn out because I wasn't planning to vlog today. I just felt like turning the camera on and talking to you guys. I'm in a pretty good mood today. I had a few days of crying and not being myself, and I think we all go through those days. I'm also going to be starting my period soon, so that's always fun when you're going through like hormone imbalance. The 2 main things that I want to do with you guys today is I have to go to Ulta. I'm running out of pimple stickers, so I want to get a couple more. I'm just going to go to Ulta and get them from there because I normally order them from Amazon. I have seen so many like skincare horror stories lately. I don't know what's going on with Amazon, but there's so many replicas, and I just don't trust ordering skincare off of Amazon. So needless to say, I'm taking a break from buying any skincare products off of Amazon. Luckily, I have Sephora, I have Ulta near me, and we have other like beauty supply stores near me. And also there's a lot of Korean skincare websites like Olive Collection, Yes Style, so many other Korean skincare sites that are legit. But yeah, that's my spiel. I am gonna change in a minute. I'm finally done cleaning majority of the house. The only thing I really need to do now is just put some of the dishes in the dishwasher, and then we can head to Ulta. Also, I know I get a lot of questions about my pajamas. I'm just gonna like back up a little bit. These are like skim dupes. Do not mind the sweat stains. That is like the downfall of the dupes on Amazon when you sweat at night. I mean, I sweat a lot, let's be honest. I go to bed with deodorant and I still sweat. It's not smelly, it just shows sweat stains. Even after you wash this, it's completely stained. I think the back even shows some sweat stains as well. It is what it is. The gray pajamas that I have and also these cute brown ones, they show sweat stains. Sorry, I'm holding my giant cantaloupes because I don't want them swinging on camera. So these are inexpensive. The only downside is the sweat stains. I will say my favorite ones are the black ones. You can't see the sweat stains because it's black, and I feel like the black ones make me look a little bit thinner. Also, like in the breast area, it makes me look a little bit thinner. I'm gonna put everything away. I also wanted to give you guys a quick update on the new tripod. I know I talked about it in one of my other vlogs a while back. It is a really good tripod. I'm finally getting the hang of it. It does fold up to like you can just carry it in your hand, but it also comes with a remote you can use for your phone. I personally have never used the remote. Like all of my reels that I have recorded so far have been handheld, so I haven't used this for my phone. I mostly use it for vlogging because it's a lot slimmer to fit in little places like the bathroom. So if I'm gonna vlog with this in the bathroom, little example, I can just like poke it in between here, and I can finally have this in the corner. My other tripod, it's stuck out really far because that like triangle part, real tripods, the triangle part starts here, so it has to be like folded out like they're very wide. I will warn you guys, if you are gonna buy this and you have a big camera, it will tip over. This does not hold a lot of weight. It does shake, especially with the vlog camera. It does shake, so sometimes I have to wait for it to stop shaking in order for me to continue filming, so it doesn't look like I'm in an earthquake half the time. But overall, I think it's a great vlog tripod. So as you guys can see the difference on how wide this one, like how much space this one needs in order to function properly, and the same thing goes with this like swivel thing. So I have had this since 2018, I believe. I mean, this part pops out, like it falls through, and then the whole thing will collapse every now and then. We did tape it up a little bit, so hopefully it doesn't fall. I don't want to buy a new big tripod like this, so that's why I am holding on to dear life for this one. Bigger tripods are a lot more money. I paid like 30 bucks for this one back in the day, and I heard that the price of this went up because of inflation. Also, this one gets just as tall as this one. I just have it this length because when I do my sit down videos, that's the length I keep it at. So I'm finally ready to leave. I'm gonna put my hair in a ponytail. Every time I think of a ponytail, it reminds me of that kid's song, that pop 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 ponytail. I don't know if you guys ever seen that, but when my niece was little, by the way, she just turned 10. When I first started my channel, I showed her. She was like this little girl, and now she's 10 years old, all grown with her own cell phone and having friends and, you know, doing her thing now. It's crazy how fast they grow up. But anyways, ponytails remind me of that freaking YouTube channel with the penguins. Ponytail! Oh, too funny. I haven't worn a ponytail in so long either, but I'm gonna do it because it doesn't look that bad. I don't know. What do you guys think? I can't see in the back of my head, but I think it looks alright. I'm just gonna be in and out of the store anyways. I already can't wait to come back home, and I haven't even left the house yet. Also, you guys, the main thing that I really want to do today, I might do a voiceover with that. I want to make, or I want to try to make, a vegan quiche. Fingers crossed it comes out good. I've been trying to get more aesthetic shots for you guys, even though our apartment building is stuck in the 70s. I've been trying to film a little bit more outside the apartment, but bear with me, it's not easy, especially with me trying to hide where I live, you know, privacy reasons. But it was a beautiful day. Another thing that I noticed were these giant holes, and I don't even want to know what lives in there. I'm gonna put my hair in a bun because I'm not feeling this ponytail. This is how us women start feeling. Maybe it's just me, but I start to like nitpick at little things when it's almost my period. If it wasn't almost my period, I'll probably be like, yes, I love this. But since like my period is coming any day, I'm like, no, I hate this. This needs to go up. No, I don't like this outfit. I look huge. Even though I don't, I just feel blah. Let me shut this because I don't want any sun damage also. See, you see me nitpicking? I'm nitpicking at everything. Let me go to the store before I turn this car off and go upstairs. I promise you guys, I'm not complaining. I just never film when I am less than a day away from my period. This is just how I get sometimes. Some months are better than others, but this is how I get when it's a bad month. Also, you guys, is it just me, or is everything at Ulta so freaking expensive? I thought Ulta was the cheaper version of Sephora. I guess not. I'll show you guys what I end up getting. I got the Mighty Patch Micro Point for dark spots. It only comes with 8. I feel like Mighty Patch has gone up so much in their prices, which sucks. So I ended up, like, when it comes to the regular pimple patches, they were sold out. So I ended up adventuring out with this brand. This is also a Korean brand, and so is Mighty Patch. So I ended up getting this nose pore patchers. This brand is so much cheaper. This was, I think this, for 8 of them, this was like $13. But I know that it's working, so I'm gonna use these consistently on just this pimple right here, because that's the one that's driving me crazy. It just won't go away. But with these, they're so much cheaper, and it comes with more. So this is the acne spot dots. This is technically like the same as a regular pimple patch, but it comes with 60 patches, and it says 3 different sizes, which is great because that one's coming in, and that might be a big one, but this one's coming in up here and it's a little one. I think it was like 5 something if you want to include tax. So like $6 for 60 patches. That's amazing. If it works out, I might get this brand from now on.
Oh yeah, your mother, but you could just call me Sadie. Anyways,
so my drink of choice has been this Concord grape juice. I think that's how you say it. The ingredients is just Concord grapes, and then I also like this mango blend, which is mangoes, apple, and lime, but I'm gonna drink the grape one. I normally don't get juice, you guys. This is just once in a great while, especially if I've had a long day or if I'm feeling like I need something sweet, then I will go for something natural these days instead of like always running to a cupcake or something like that. But anyways, I'm cutting up some scallions. You guys see me save the roots. That's a little hack. I used to talk about that hack back in the day. You save the roots, you can regrow them within just the water that you have. Just change out the water every 3 days and you'll get scallions for a couple times. You can't save them completely because then like the roots get really soggy and then it starts to stink. So I would say like they regrow themselves about 3 times until they get really bad. But when it comes to making this vegan quiche, I'm sauteing the vegetables, vegan salami, whatever we had on hand, that's what I'm using. By the way, all the vegetables are frozen. I'm just gonna cook them with the vegan salami, everything together. I was using garlic powder, onion powder, pepper, things like that, like just natural seasonings instead of a bunch of salt. Also, this is the only pre-made pie shell that I could find that was vegan friendly. Every other pie shell had lard, so it took me quite a while to find a pie shell that didn't have lard. I am not that kind of person to be making pie crusts from scratch. I'm not about that life. I'd rather have it pre-made because it's just easier that way. Also, I am using just eggs for the vegan quiche, so you need 1 bottle. I added a teaspoon of bacon powder, and then I added my favorite seasonings like pepper, onion powder, etc. You can add whatever seasonings you like, but try to add that teaspoon of bacon powder because it really helps make the eggs rise. Also, another thing that is technically optional, if you want, you can add some cheese. I'm using the plant-based Veal Life cheese, and it created a nice crunchy texture on top of the pie. Also, another thing that you guys should tweak if you make this recipe, I will have the whole recipe linked down below, well, written down below I should say. If you make this recipe and you have an electric oven like I do, it wasn't 35 minutes. I had to put it in for 45 minutes. And this is how it came out. If you have a gas oven, you might get away with doing 35 minutes. But to make everything nice and crispy, I had to leave it in for 45 minutes. And I will say, this tasted legit. It reminded me of the quiche that I used to have when I worked in a kitchen, and it was absolutely delicious. It blew my mind away on how realistic this tasted. Again, you can put any kind of vegetables you like. You don't have to use what I used. I used mushrooms, green beans, and vegan salami. You can use whatever you like, and that's the most amazing thing about a quiche. Whether it's vegan or not, you can put anything you want inside the quiche, and it came out amazing. And now I'm just gonna end the night with a face mask. I already took a shower and I wasn't in the mood to talk or have this vlog be any longer. This vlog is pretty short, but I'm trying to mix up the content. I know not a lot of you guys like the long vlogs, and I know some of you guys like the long vlogs. So I'm trying to do a mix, especially with me paying more attention to my analytics. I'm noticing that people don't watch, well, the viewers don't watch my videos up to like how long the long vlogs are, if that makes any sense. Basically, the view rate is normally at like 10 minutes long. So I'm trying to do a mix of videos when it comes to the time, but I hope you guys enjoy this short vlog, and I will catch you guys in the next video.